Hello again, this is Justful, and today I'm bringing you some art tips I've learned throughout my 5 years of digital art. And yes, I will go through the meaning behind my title later. Just to clarify, the program I'm using is Clip Studio Paint, and some features of the software can't be found on other drawing programs, but I would trust that there are other ways you can get through. So let's start. The first one that I want to talk about is setting a time limit. Don't stay on one piece for too long. Before the thought of making this video, the time I take drawing my pieces usually takes 10 hours up to 30 hours depending on the subject that I was drawing. That is kind of the reason why I don't post a lot. You should know that no art is ever finished, so spend the right amount of time on one piece, then move on. It's better to have more practice on different art pieces than spending all your time fixing an art that you will probably regret spending too much time later on. The second tip is a must-know for all digital artists. If you don't know, then what the heck have you been doing until now? Flip your canvas. It's easier to spot mistakes with this feature that every drawing program should have. Let's take a look at this drawing from 4 years ago. At first glance, it looks pretty alright, but look at the flip version. The most obvious mistakes are the eyes, face, head, and the hand. I will try and edit those mistakes, and you will see how much of a difference it makes when you actively flip your canvas. Number 3 is to stop with the undo button. This is a very helpful tip for artists who are searching for an art style. If you're looking for a painting style, painting over it will save you a lot of time clicking Ctrl+Z. And if you like to use line art and has problems with good sketch but bad line art, use the rubber tool. Rub out all the sketchy lines and you will find your drawing process much faster. The next tip will be about this tool over here. This is the liquify tool. It helps you fix up your proportions, faces, and even things like this without redrawing. Very trustworthy. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Number 5 would be references and inspirations. It's good to draw a style similar to your inspired artists, but don't heavily base your drawings under one art style. No art is original. All artists tend to take different parts from their favorite art styles and put them into one piece. That is usually how we find our own drawing styles. Number 6. Practice. Sure, many people say it, but I'm going to say it too. I've been drawing 5 years on my computer and many years before that by hand, and I would never have improved if I draw something and never look back at them to criticize myself and learn from my mistakes. Number 7 would be taking a rest. They are necessary, especially when you're in an art block. Do something else once in a while, and before you know it, you'll find yourself wanting the touch of your drawing tablet again. Remember to also take a rest from social media, because most of the time you will feel pressured to post something online consistently, or perhaps to procrastinate because so many entertaining stuff are on the internet. And that's all from me in this video. I hope some of them are useful, but if they're not and you have already reached this part, then congratulations, you have successfully supported me through the whole video, even though you probably don't need these tips. I hope my next video will be somewhere around next week, and I hope to see you guys there.